Well, hello everyone. Today is Friday, May 9th, 2025. And it has been quite a while since I made a video. No excuses, just everything's tough. Everything's tough. I mean, you see, I haven't even cut my hair or shaved in months, just trying to survive, work and survive and whatever. I do have good news and I do have bad news. So I guess we'll start with the good news. So the good news is, if you want to listen, I'm in my car right now. So the good news is, you listening? My car works now. So my car is working once again, and that is thanks in large part, very large part, to my friend Jesus, my co-worker and friend Jesus, who helped me tremendously when I didn't have a car, when my car was broke down, and then helped me get my car fixed. So when I didn't have my car, he was giving me rides almost every day. We ended up getting to a point where he got a different job, or different position within our job, and so we had different schedules, so he couldn't give me a ride anymore. But when we worked the same days, he would give me rides. He'd pick me up, take me back to our place. If we needed to go shopping somewhere, go to Walmart or Target or Costco or something like that, he would gladly drive us. Just everything. And so when I didn't have the car, he helped me. My friend Jesus helped me tremendously, with rides and using his car. At one point, he even let me borrow his car, his van. And then finally, I was able to save up enough money to get one of the parts that I need, or the part that I needed for my car, the ignition. So I ended up paying for that out of my own money, and then having a guy install it. But there was still another problem. I forget what it needed to be programmed. So I got the ignition, but I still needed to get it programmed. I didn't have a guy to do that, and I didn't have the money to do that. What happened? You're done already? Oh. I'm making a video, so here, just hold on to that. We're actually... Oh, I locked it. Oh, dang. I lost my... Oh, we're gonna go to... We're driving to Walmart right now. I guess I'll continue to film while I explain what's going on. Switch hands here, so it's gonna be a little awkward. I'm trying to think what hand to use. So Jesus ended up, he found a guy that could do the programming on the car, and he paid the guy up front, because I didn't have the money. He paid the guy up front, and he was like, Jesus told me, just pay me back whenever you can, a little bit at a time, no big deal. And so, so the guy was able to, program the ignition, so we get the car started. My car needed a battery. Jesus also got the battery for the car, which he essentially just gave to me for free. And we got the car running. So that was about, I don't know, a month ago now. I haven't made a video in so long, but that was about a month ago now. And so the car is running. So that's the good news. The great news is I got my. Hold on a second. I need to. Trying to drive out of this parking lot, and I gotta watch for traffic real quick here. Oh, the car's coming. Okay, Mr. 280ZX. So that's the good news. That's the really great news. That I don't have to walk to work anymore. I could drive and take my girlfriend and my son. So we can go to Walmart or Target. Wherever we need to go to. We have a vehicle now to get around. So that's the absolute great news. And like I said, I owe a huge debt of gratitude to my friend Jesus for all of his help for when I didn't have a car, and getting it fixed and all that kind of stuff. So that's the good news. The bad news, I mean, it's not terrible news, but it's not good news, is so I still have the same job. I still work at the same job. But my stupid job, what they do far as I know, every year they do what they call capital downtime. They do it at different times of the year, or maybe the same time. I don't know. I don't remember when they did it last year. But they'll be down for like a couple of weeks, or this time a month. They're going to be down for a whole month from May 10th to June 10th. And so it's limited work for everybody. There might be a couple of days here and there when, maybe they'll have some training for us, or like on Monday they have a cleanup, and so, they have some of us scheduled for a cleanup. But essentially, we're going to have very reduced hours because of this capital downtime. Capital downtime just means that it's time that a company takes so they could like fix up machines and do whatever maintenance or mechanical stuff that they have to do. So that sucks for us because basically I'm not getting my full-time hours whatsoever. And so but bills are still there. I mean, as you guys know, I still live in a hotel, or even if we had a place, still got to pay rent, basically. Still got to buy food and pay whatever else bills, pay for gas and whatever else. But I can't do that without hours. And it's not, it's not like I'm refusing to work or anything. They're not going to have work. After the 10th, what's today, Becca? The 9th? Yeah, today's the 9th. This just happens to be my day off. But, tomorrow's Saturday. It's the first day of the shutdown. And like I said, for a full month, it's just going to be way reduced. And it's just like you'll get hours if they happen to need you for whatever random thing. The slight good news is that we can get unemployment because technically we're kind of laid off, or they call it standby. That's what they call it. So I already filled out unemployment, and basically you request standby, which means that you have a job, but your employer doesn't need you temporarily for whatever reason, like the capital downtime. So that's a slight good news. But the bad news in that, good news, bad news, good news, bad news. The bad news in that is that unemployment is not 100% of what you get in your normal paycheck. It's like half, or maybe like 60% of what I normally get in my paycheck, which is not, that's not good. Like I said, we have stuff to pay. We basically pay once a week. That's the kind of deal we have with the hotel that we stay at. We pay once a week. It's not terrible. I pretty much pay as much as I would for an apartment, especially when you consider that we don't pay for gas or electric or internet or anything like that. So it's not a bad rate of what we pay, and I had no trouble paying it, with my normal pay. But now with this reduced hours, it's like, okay, is unemployment going to be enough? Or are they going to happen to call me? Is my work going to happen to call me for some days or training, or any hours that I can get so I can make money? I don't know. They're basically like, hey, we're going to be down for a month. If we call you, we call you. But they're like, basically just go get unemployment is what they're telling us. So that's not good news, because it's like, like I said, you guys know we're still technically, homeless. And even if we had a place, like I said, you still have to pay rent, regardless if you live in a hotel or apartment, in a condo, whatever. You still have to pay rent and bills and all that kind of stuff. And when your work is telling you, oh, well, there's not going to be any hours, what do you do? Do I try to get another job in the meantime for a month, or I don't know. And so that's kind of where we're at right now. But I already applied for unemployment. See what happens with that. They have to, the unemployment assesses your case and all that, and then they let me know. I don't see why I would be declined unemployment. I got all the necessary hours and everything like that. But we're at Walmart. We just pull up to Walmart. But yeah, so that's the good news and the bad news of what's going on in our life right now. So we have a car. What an irony. I finally get the car going. I was trying to work and trying to save money. You guys go ahead and get out. Go ahead and plug your... I was trying to work and save money. I was, some weeks I was working 5 12-hour days, 6 12-hour days. I was trying it. I was trying to do it. I was literally working extra so I could, pay off, pay Jesus back, because, he, like I said, he helped me fix my car, and, pay our normal bills and all that. And then all of a sudden, oh, now you guys aren't going to get work for a month. So it's like, I got my car back, got my car fixed up, but now I'm not going to have money again. And so I don't know. Everything is kind of up in the air. Like I said, the shutdown officially starts tomorrow, and for a whole month, I don't know how many hours I'm going to get. I don't know how much unemployment exactly I'm going to get. None of that. And that's what's going on. Anyhow,
Not up.
Who's not? Oh, your window's not up. So anyways, that's what's going on. And that being the case, the last thing I want to say, I hate saying this, but if anyone would like to donate to help out, to help us out, there's a PayPal link on my channel page. Anything helps. We always need it. I mean, with everything. It's like I said, we have, rent to pay, food to buy, gasoline. Today we're going to Walmart. It literally cost us $30 a week for Nano's pull-ups. I mean, just everything, everything, So yeah, so if anybody wants to help, the PayPal link is on my channel page. And yeah, that's what's going on. So yeah, great news with my car. I'm so happy to have a car because it sucks walking and it just sucks not having a vehicle, especially in this area things are kind of far away, so it really, really sucked not having a car. So like I said, I owe a great deal of gratitude to my friend Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, if you happen to be watching. I mean, saying thank you is just not enough. I don't know. I really, really appreciate all he did for me. Like I said, during the whole time I didn't have a car and everything. So that's absolute great news. But like I said, the irony is, oh yeah, I got my car going now, I'm trying to earn some extra money, and my work is like, oh, we're gonna have capital downtime for a month, not for like a week. It's like, oh, I could figure out a week, no big deal, or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, from May 10th to June 10th, no work or limited. It's like, well, if we happen to call you, if we happen to need you. So anyways, that's what's going on. Well, we're going to go into Walmart now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.